Hello, my crafty friends. So today I am making a scrapbook page, which is very new to me. I am much a junk journal and smashbook kind of girl, but I've been addicted to watching like scrapbook layout YouTube videos lately, so I'm giving it a whirl. You're gonna have to let me know how I do. Give me some advice because this is my first ever scrapbook layout. So let's see how it goes. For most of it, I'm using crepe paper MAGGIE Holmes open book collection. Pretty old, but I love it, and I have a lot of the just different stickers and papers for it. So I'm going to use it up, and it's really cute. I've been hoarding it for a while, so it's time to use it. And then the wood grain is crepe paper MAGGIE Holmes documentary collection. So it's pretty much the only wood grain piece I had left out of all of my papers, and I wanted the bottom part to be wood grain. So that's why I'm using it. I figured it was no big deal because wood is wood, and so I thought it would still look cute. And I think it worked out. So right now I'm just putting it on a white 12 by 12 paper and giving it a little bit of a matte. I think that's what it's called. I'm learning these scrapbook terms, so bear with me. And yeah, so I'm just cutting the papers to size, kind of doing the rule of thirds kind of thing. And there's the picture. That's my husband and I. We just took a trip to Iceland and England. So that's us in Iceland in the hot springs. So that was really neat, and that's one of my favorite pictures from the trip. So I wanted to make a special page for it. I found this branding strip that I'm gonna put just to kind of like divide up the different patterns nicely. Like my picture is gonna go over top and other things are gonna go over top, so it's not like you're gonna see that little hole punch and that it'll be just really odd. It kind of works out. So I'm gonna put that on, and then I also got this other scrap, same open book collection, and I'm gonna put that down too. Basically, every kind of adhesive I have has I've ran out and I haven't had time to go get more, so I'm using my hot glue gun for everything, which is kind of annoying because if I want to I don't know, if you can't really just peel it off quick, it's gonna rip everything. So you have to be really, really certain that you're gonna put it down where you want it and keep it there forever. So now I'm looking for another scrap paper to just kind of divide the two colors. I felt like the word pattern and the branding strip were just kind of too close in color and pattern. So I grabbed this green paper and stick it down to just give it more color and divide it all up. And that doily is a Recollections Michaels brand doily that I've had in my stash for a while. I decide to cut my picture down a little bit, not necessarily square, but close to it, just not like average rectangle. So I'm going to use some paper to mat that. Yeah, and then I use another paper after this that kind of stands out more and kind of like offset it, if that makes sense. So for the next paper here, for this like reddish one, I just use my scissors for it because I don't really care if it's perfectly straight or anything. And just go like that. And hot glue it down. Even though I don't necessarily like to use the hot glue like that, I do it anyway because I have no choice. So I found some awesome chipboard. Those flowers are from the collection, that camera, the words My Story, all from that same open book collection. So it obviously all coordinated nicely, and with the papers too. I find that doing this scrapbook layout, I'm finally using the pieces I love. Sometimes I just get so I hoard things. I hoard the things I love. That's what I'm trying to say. And I don't use them. And if it's on like small pages and like I don't feel like it's worth using my really, really good stuff, But now like this just turned out so well, and so I'm really happy with it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna use my good stuff because that's why I bought it. You know what I mean? So of course I add enamel dots, top left, bottom right, and I add the tiny word stickers, Tim Holtz. And you're gonna see me here fiddling around with different stickers. I was trying different things, I even stuck them down, but I was just not having it. I was like, I was way too happy with how it looked already. I do that too often where I just keep adding things and I end up, it's just too much. So I put these things down. I'm trying out different stickers. I want more and more and more. I feel like it's not good enough. But then I end up taking them off because I'm like, nope, I liked it before. Let's just leave it the way it was and be happy with it. And I just put a tab sticker on the side to cover up some of those layers. And then I'm happy with it. Now, off camera, because I decided this later, I put black paint splatters on. So you'll see them in the top right-hand corner and then bottom left-hand corner. So you'll see that I added that, just added that much more texture. But other than that, I'm done. And let me know what you think in the comments below, okay? This is my first time at it, so I need some tips, I need some advice. I loved it. I'm going to do it more often. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see. And we'll talk again soon, alright? Okay, thanks, bye.